Hello and welcome to the second SlendermanMythos.com podcast. I am your host, the composer, aka Zaber, aka Cairo, aka, I guess Josh is going to call me Danny. Because nobody keep my name straight, especially with Doc here also. Hello, Doc.
Hello, people. My name is the Doctor, aka the Lonely Angel, aka the Madman with a Box.
Okay.
And then we have another person here. He is the most intolerable and actually quite funny Adam the Nimbus Rosner.
Hello, I am Adam the Nimbus Rosner, a.k.a. the big man upstairs, a.k.a. the boss, a.k.a. Percival Wimbley. And then we have Joshua Densley. Joshua Densley.
Hey.
In case you don't know who he is.
I'm Josh.
Josh is the creator of Angel's Game and more recently AP Collection and His Collector.
Sponsored by Hasbro. Great game.
And finally, joining us again, another veteran from the old podcast, Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy.
Don't be so shy.
AKA Andy. AKA the Ladybug Man. I am webmaster of SlenderBloggins.net, as well as the writer of Now I Shall Know You Again and Don't Shoot the Messenger.
Alright, so this is the part of the podcast where I normally talk about updates to the site. However, I've been very busy with my other school projects, so there are none at the moment. Get off my back. Okay. So.
That was a transition, bro.
On that note, video series updates.
Hooray!
Where do we begin? Well, of course we know where we begin. We have a script practically. All right, Marble Hornets entry 55.
Loved it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Seems sort of
well,
filler.
considering it
This
is sort of
going to turn into one of those Muppets things where it's like, oh, I loved it. It was good. It was all right. It was terrible. I hated it. Oh,
yeah, I hated it. Anyways, it was kind of It was both filler and well, if you're looking at pure story,
a lot of it.
If you're looking at it from a pure story sense, it was pretty good. If you're looking at it for a Slenderman experience, then it's just filler. But yeah, basically it was just it was extra footage from the filming of Marble Hornets, obviously, and you had Tim have a phone call in the middle of them filming, and he was talking about his symptoms that he's been having, leading you to believe that he's been having these. He was having these as well as Alex during the filming of Marble Hornets. So it wasn't just Alex that was getting this way; it was Tim as well,
which has been implied already.
Yes, but this kind of solidified it in I hate to say canon, but it solidifies it in the simple fact that his devolution into Maskey this is where its central point. This is its the patient zero aspect.
I have an interesting theory about entry 55 now, actually.
Ooh, my.
He isn't Maskey yet. What I'm thinking is, obviously, as we've seen in the present day segments with Jay talking to him, he is still seeking psychological help. And he doesn't have any memories of being Maskey from the past several years' worth of videos. So I hypothesize at some point he's going to get sent back in time and will become the Maskey in that timeline. And so then even the Tim that Jay met in entry 15 and Maskey in entry 17 were separate timeline versions of him. So
he
was never Maskey in the he isn't Maskey.
Really complicated.
I think he wasn't Maskey and then forgot about it. He just hasn't become Maskey yet.
Okay, if we're going to bring time plot elements into this crap, see, this is what happened when the one entry, I can't remember which one, where Jay went out the one door and he didn't come out on the other side. If we're going to add time travel into this I quit. Because, we've seen how that's played out in so many other facets, Final Fantasy VIII. Although Back to the Future played it well, it still got time travel. It's
if you haven't read Homestuck,
okay, so
that's different.
I haven't.
The masked man, Maskey, he hasn't showed up in the timeline before Jay started going through the tapes. Has he?
We don't have any.
He hasn't he has not actually appeared before Jay at any other time since the end of Series 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
He hasn't really been brought back.
So this before they go to that that burnt out hospital or whatever. The entry's talking about that. So chronologically, it comes before that. He seems to be doing okay. But in entry 51, I think it is, when he is there and Brian finds him and he's just sitting in the corner shaking, huddling there. What if that's the point that he snaps and becomes that masked man?
I don't know. It was just kind of a wild theory I had. I don't really have any evidence to verify it. We're only going to really find out in the end when they update. But
I kind of hope we never understand what happens. It'll be one of those things where they just end the series suddenly, and we're just left hanging because Jay's been brutally murdered by.
No.
And
Whoever.
then Troy's in the background going, "Ask me what it means! Ask me what it means!"
I think Marble Hornets will end with Jay becoming Marble Hornets, and then the end. Then we'll finally know who Marble Hornets was. It was Jay the whole time.
But who was Phone?
Phone was
Who's
AT&T.
the arc?
I love how everybody has like some random person that they come up with immediately when I ask that question.
Phone was T-Mobile. You should have known.
Hey, we will not bring T-Mobile into this. I've had crappy service with
You should
T-Mobile.
have seen the commercials. You should have known.
I
No,
should
John, you are the zombies.
Oh.
And then John was
the zombie.
And then John was Phone.
I wish I was phone. That'd be awesome.
Shit, yeah, right.
I wish I was a phone. That is my goal in life now. I'm going to become a phone.
Josh, my
I
son's
could be a phone
screwdriver
like
has
you.
a lot of settings. My screwdriver has a lot of settings. I'm pretty sure I could make that possible.
Oh, God. No.
And on that horrifying note, Everman Hybrid, not dead yet.
I'm not dead! You'll be stone cold dead in a moment.
I
It
feel
was interesting
happy.
seeing Jeff
I feel happy.
not be in a video.
What? Interesting to see Jeff not be in a video? What?
Pardon the squeaky chair.
The
yeah,
twist is
so-
that Jeff was filming.
It's pretty
the
much
whole time.
just nothing but Vinny the whole video, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much it was just Vinny and...
We don't usually get much of Vinny, so that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, like, that's the thing, is you don't really see Vinny anymore. And he was, like, honestly my favorite character. He is my favorite
I don't remember. Has Vinny's beard
Used to
been
be
growing
sort of
back
the
yet?
face of the series.
Yeah, it was
He's
growing.
got his
Yeah.
beard back already. I don't know how that happened, though.
Really fast growing back of the beard. I was going to say, like, I'm going to open another Wild Mass guess that Vinny's beard is a symbiote, and I think it might have spawned another one, because I have a massive beard now.
Oh my
Yeah.
I think his
Vinny's
beard
beard
is
a
Slender
symbiote.
Man.
Whoa! Whoa!
And Slenderbeard the pirate
Slender
was
Man's in
born.
that video when he lost the beard.
Maybe
Yeah.
the beard is Marble Hornets.
Oh no!
Who was phone? It's Vinny's beard.
God damn it! You knew it the whole time. The whole time.
Alright, but
was right.
in all serious though, so Vinny is trying to find out what happened to Jeff. He goes to Evan's house alone, without telling anybody, without any kind of weapons or backup.
Can I just, like, stamp Bimbo on his forehead?
If I recall correctly, he doesn't even turn lights on when he gets inside.
No.
So yeah, he breaks every horror cliche in the book, and somehow miraculously makes it out.
Yes.
So, lucky son of a bitch.
It's like in every episode, somebody's, like, mortally wounded, but they come back in the next episode all fine and dandy.
Right,
Dark Harvest when
Well, they obviously got their save point, and they just went.
True.
when he
Respawn
gets
and
eaten by the rake, he comes back, no injuries.
there's clearly a Vita chamber in Evan's basement. Because that would fit with the whole Bioshock theme.
And I bet that's canon. That's probably canon.
Now, if they introduced plasmids into frickin' Everyman Hybrid, it would win on them. It would win. Slenderman, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Too magic. Anyway.
LARPers, pat yourself on the back for that reference. Thank you.
Anybody else have thoughts on Not Dead Yet? The Slenderman at the end was very well done. I found it very creepy, his hand going around the edge of the door frame.
Wait, Slenderman was in the video?
Yes.
What?
It was very short, but yes.
Then he was talking to himself, and he looked around the corner, and then Slenderman was like, "Hi," and he was like, "Ah," and he left, and then the video ended.
Pretty much.
You guys read the comments on that video, though?
No. What's the top comments?
Most of the comments are along the lines of, "That was the worst Slenderman ever. He's too skinny. He doesn't look like a real person.
He's too
Slender Man.
Slenderman is too skinny.
The Slender Man.
Is too skinny.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think people.
No.
Okay, no. I think it's time, boys. It's time, boys. We need to do a mythos purge. I got the screwdriver in the TARDIS. Cairo's got his mad science. Adam, you've got Percival Wimley, and Andy, you've got your goggles and your hat, and Josh, you have your
goggles.
You have your voice.
I can retcon my entire series.
You could what?
I'll retcon my entire series. I'll make
don't
a fat
Adam, don't
fat
do it.
guy. I'll call him Gordy.
Adam, don't do it. Please. I still respect your series, even though I don't watch it. Don't do that, please.
Yeah,
You'll kill me.
I'll call him Mr. Gordy. And he'll be a fatty. I'll just use my effects and After Effects, make him real fat. It'll work out. Core theory, right? Yeah.
Adam, you do realize that I am an overweight person, right? I find all you're saying very offensive.
Dimensional bleeding.
I don't.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
Don't lie to me. You don't
Vaginal bleeding.
You don't sound obese at all.
Have you ever seen me?
No, and I really don't want
guys,
to.
I just realized we're getting them more fodder because soon there's going to be a super big Slenderman, and it's going to be the opposite of Slenderman. Super big anti-Slenderman.
Hello, father. Hello, mother.
Slender Slayer, guys. To your keyboards, a whole new plethora of bad Super Omega Wraiths.
Okay. Next up, Caught Not Sleeping. 2 very freaky videos.
Yes.
Yeah, I was, Zaber made me watch those, in the dead of night.
Sorry.
Dear God. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Some of the better
Not
Slender
Sleeping
series.
really worth the watch.
It is, actually.
I liked it. And
Some
I
of
know
the
you can
better
watch it.
series out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there were 2 videos. I only saw one video recently. It was,
Was it
he goes into the woods and gets fucked up.
Yeah, he gets teleported everywhere when he gets bashed in, when he gets thrown to the ground.
That was actually pretty well done.
I agree. That
Yeah.
was extremely well done. And then there was when he was a ghost.
or something.
Or it was like a dream sequence, kind of.
I don't know what's going on even. It was a dream, it was on the camera, and he was white and pale, and he looked kind of like Negative Karma Cole from Infamous for a second.
What?
I like the effect they put on his face. He
Yeah.
Looked
Yeah.
It looked very, very freaky.
that was very uncanny. I liked it.
I think that pretty much sums up Caught Not Sleeping. Awesome effects. Go check it out.
Yeah, you guys, honestly, in all seriousness, I may not watch your series because I'm a purist, but you guys are actually doing something pretty decent. If I could start from the beginning and watch it again, I probably would. And trust me, coming from me, that is one of the best compliments you will ever receive about your series from me.
Now, what is a purist exactly?
A purist meaning that I watch one series and one series exactly. I've watched it since pretty much the beginning. That does not include Everyman Hybrid because I went through it all.